Sagittarius compatible with Cancer. This is going to be a huge misunderstanding between both individuals. See, Cancer deals with the emotions, the feelings. Of course, they need a bondage where they can basically build when it comes to relationships. Of course, they exalt Taurus, which is Venus. So of course, they're going to love, appreciate, of course, value, of course, go to the extremes when it comes to basically pouring their heart to individuals. See, Sagittarius is actually exalted in Cancer, so that means it loves being here. It goes to the extremes here. It feels free. It feels free to basically expand their fire and, of course, connect their fire. And, of course, put themselves into a situation to basically interact and, of course, preach and teach. And, of course, coming up with many meanings and reasons. Of course, being a teacher. Of course, interacting. Of course, connecting with individuals. These two individuals right here, for me, they're going to have their differences. But, of course, if they can basically open up, if the Cancer can open up and basically be free at times and not basically be too traditional and, of course, be too, closed in that time, they're gonna be feeling free. But see, Cancer need to feel the Sagittarius on a deeper level. AKA, this means that the Cancer one basically may have to basically want to tie down the Sagittarius. The Sagittarius don't want to be tied down. Sagittarius will move in, but they don't want to be tied down. See, when it comes to the trust, things that matter, trust is kind of like off. The trust need to be built with the Cancer, but the Sagittarius wants the Cancer to trust them, where they can be able to put themselves into a situation and say, this is my tradition, this is my purpose. If I want to expand and feel free to basically go ahead, I'm going to go ahead. Feel me? But if the Sagittarius don't see the Cancer basically agreeing to these things or these terms, and of course, this is going to basically bring the trust issues off. Also, communication. For me, communication won't be an issue for me. These two can learn from each other. For me, Cancer can teach the Sagittarius how to be more loving, more nurturing, of course, open up when it comes to their sensitive emotional side. Sagittarius can teach the Cancer to basically take risks, get out of their comfort zone sometimes, of course, go above their horizon, of course, expand. But, of course, that's what most of them strive for. But it depends on the moon sign, too. See, the sun sign, these are just the actions that's basically being illustrated to. But when it comes to the moon sign, how you feel inside is basically going to control the outside, and how that thing basically represents and basically characteristic traits is too. But these two individuals right here, for me, they're going to have their issues, they're going to have their differences. Of course, they may have their tug of wars at times too. But the relationship, for me, it may not go too far, but it all depends on the situation, of course, how they are deeply connected towards each other, which means that almost to the point where they can have an agreement where they can take sides and take turns where they can basically open up and, of course, adjust to other individuals. See, Sagittarius can adapt to the ways of how Cancer utilize their characteristics, but the thing is, they can't stay in one position. They can't stay in one spot. They have to keep basically constantly moving, and they want to expand. They want to experience. See, the Cancer come up with new ways of dealing with their feelings and emotions. Of course, they're very cardinal water, so of course they spark new differences, new emotions, new change, new moves, new swings. So of course, they like the swings going up and down like a child on the swing. So